bloody, battered, bruised, and left for dead.
Fortunately, Michelle Jackson survived and is telling her story even if it hurts to relive it.
I'm big on feeling my emotions anyways, so if I need to take a minute to have a breakdown, I will certainly do that.
Michelle hopes that by sharing her story, it will help find her attacker and raise awareness so others don't have to go through what she did. The incident happened on the evening of January 17th, 2025, at the Skyview Terrace Apartments in Springfield, Tennessee. It was around 9:45 p.m., and Michelle was winding down after taking a bath when her service dog, Hazel, signaled to Michelle she needed a walk. On their way back to the apartment, everything seemed fine until it wasn't.
I was trying to get in to my door. I remember that part, and then I remember seeing a bright light. And then I woke up in the ICU at Skyline, the neuro ICU, and I was pulling the tube out where I had been intubated.
Since then, Michelle's been trying to piece together exactly what happened to her that evening, but that has been a slow, difficult process.
Well, I had a hematoma, which is a brain bleed, and I had encephalitis, which is brain swelling.
Michelle spent 3 days in the neurological intensive care unit. Her neighbor, Belinda, who found her, recalls how fraught the situation was.
They didn't think she was going to make it there for a while.
Belinda was the one who found Michelle at 4 a.m., which was nearly 6 hours after Michelle took Hazel out. The temperature hit a low of 25 that night.
When I came up here, she was laying right at the corner of the concrete, and she was naked, and her pants were laying up and underneath her.
Belinda feared the worst.
She just happens to be friends with my mom, and she called her and told her, but she went home and just bawled her eyes out because she was so traumatized by what she saw. She thought that I was dead.
There was blood running down the side of her legs. There was blood on her hands that I seen. All she could do was make noise. It was just over and over and over again.
According to police, Michelle had wounds on her back consistent with being dragged. Michelle's a survivor in every sense of the word.
I'm still confused, but I'm determined to find out what happened.
Although some of the bruises and cuts have now healed, there are wounds that still plague her.
I'm not sleeping well. I've been on edge, to say the least. You know, I'm big on feeling my emotions anyways, so if I need to take a minute to have a breakdown, I will certainly do that. I'll wipe my tears and blow my nose, and I will just suck it up and move on because I don't have a choice.
Michelle has always considered herself hypervigilant, but she cannot stress how important the little things are in keeping yourself safe.
Be extra aware. Let your people know when you're leaving, where you're going, just even if it's just a text, and just say, hey, I arrived, or, I'm inside, I'm locked in.
Solving the case of what happened to Michelle is going to take time, but she's holding out hope. Michelle said tests confirmed she was sexually assaulted, but finding the perpetrator is going to rely heavily on good detective work.
They didn't leave any semen or bodily fluid or anything, and I didn't have evidence under my nails because I didn't defend myself because I was unconscious.
Yeah.
So there's no leads. There's nothing.
Both Michelle and Belinda have asked property management to install cameras.
I just don't want to feel scared. I just want to be.
And the Springfield Police Department has not released any information because this is an active investigation. Although Michelle doesn't have any answers yet, she knows one thing.
I've got so many angels.
Michelle needs the public's help to find her attacker and get justice. If you have any information, please contact the Springfield Police Department at 615-384-8422. For Criminally Obsessed, I'm Autumn Kalika.